right, here's the former UFC heavyweight champion and in all likelihood future UFC Hall of Famer, Cain Velasquez. You guys have been sharpening each other's skills for years, and it's good to see Cain back and healthy here tonight.
Exactly where he belongs. Cain Velasquez is a fighter, and he deserves to be fighting inside of the octagon. One of the tighter strikers the UFC has ever seen in the heavyweight division. The cardio, the pace, the pressure that you face when you fight a Cain Velasquez is overwhelming. Guys melt, and it's because after one round you realize we're just getting started.
Right.
And Cain's only revving up the engine. It's truly, truly difficult to stare down the barrel of a fight with Cain Velasquez.
And he hasn't necessarily adopted my Cardio Cain moniker, but there are few guys that can match the cardiovascular strength of the great Cain Velasquez. Big spot for him here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov is ready to go, and that means so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cain Velasquez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. The first Mexican-American to win a major pro heavyweight title in MMA or boxing history, and still a guy considered by many to be the best and most well-rounded heavyweight in the world. Here is Cain Velasquez in another big UFC moment tonight. Right hook to the head blocked.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Straight punch, that is useful. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big knee.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very wary of his stand-up. He's developing the skill every single day.
Nice. Nicely done. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Nice punch to the head. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Single leg takedown. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Making all these shots count. 2 minutes to go. Oh, he gets caught again there by another hook. He's connected on a few so far here in this round. Right back to it there. Try to establish that jab. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Velasquez's pass attempt denied. Nicely done. Under a minute to go. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Velasquez. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Good work, guys, come on.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Velasquez. Round 2 straight ahead.
Okay, you lost that. Listen to me, you lost that. You wrestling, man, it's looking sluggish. You gotta set up your shots.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Round 2 is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Cain Velasquez. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself off. Nice, no single takedown.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Velasquez is in half guard. Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same here.
More of the same, John. You watch a guy who's in a flow, who's in a rhythm, who's in a position where they don't feel like they could ever miss that shot. And that's what we're witnessing tonight. He passes the half.
Velasquez is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, big shots from the top.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
You can't take all those. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Nice positional control here. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Velasquez is in half guard now.
Get them out here.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Final seconds here of round 2.
Good round.
We're losing this one. You listening to me? We're losing this one. I need you to go out there and win this round. You gotta get this round, all right? There's no way he can keep up with your coach.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. The previous round figures to be a tough act to follow. Just a great balancing job of patience, accuracy, and aggressiveness.
You watch him and you see the relaxation in his approach. Everything is flowing. The shoulders are popping. The feints come out. The jab, the right hand, everything just seems to be clicking. He was in the zone. Sometimes basketball players say they're throwing the feet.
How about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Nurmagomedov gets plastered with that overhand.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Velasquez is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Velasquez is in half guard. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. In the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Velasquez ground and pound from half guard now.
Oh man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work together. There, DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Takedown defense is there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take a deep breath and relax.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. He's got to start throwing down.
Khabib's in half guard. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, and he just gets up.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. He's got to be careful here.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Velasquez.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, keep that guard closed. Hold tight.
Move those hips. Back to guard.
Under 90 seconds to go. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Velasquez is back in full mount. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see offense.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, this is it. 5 more minutes is the last round. All we need is to keep doing the same thing you've been doing. Keep wrestling.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see the straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Well, he rocked him, but...
Both of them landing massive shots. Beautiful.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cain Velasquez. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Ready? Come on.
All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another too important. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed top. It does not matter if you get guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
He's grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on noticing.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable
we go to the judges'
Bruce
scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47 Nurmagomedov. Judge 2 scores it 48-48. And Judge 3 scores it 48-48. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so heavyweight title retained is the headline inside this arena here tonight. Congratulations to the still heavyweight champ. Once again, proven he's the elite among the elite at heavyweight.
In a division where everything can change in a second, this guy has brought consistency to something that is so volatile. What a champion, what a fighter. He remains the heavyweight champion of the world.